You have an update for us on the story you and I have been talking about now for a few weeks, Donald Trump's liquor licenses. But before we get into the new update, talk about why they were in jeopardy in the first place.
The state of New Jersey does not allow people with problems of or who've been convicted of crimes of moral turpitude from having liquor licenses. And there's similar rules on the books in other states too, where the former president has businesses that serve alcohol, be them resorts, golf courses, hotels. So New Jersey, after we reached out to New Jersey to ask if they were in fact going to look into Trump's liquor licenses, they said yes, we are going to go ahead and investigate whether he can still hold those.
So they investigated. Now bring us to today. What did they find?
They decided not to renew the licenses. And a bit of coincidence here, the licenses were to expire last Sunday. The two of the three Trump clubs in New Jersey had submitted applications in May asking for renewal, and the state of New Jersey decided not to renew them, instead issuing them temporary licenses so they could continue serving. But it was going to be pending a hearing in mid-July where the clubs would have to explain why they deserve to still have licenses and why they do not fall afoul of New Jersey law.
So first, let's talk about, is Donald Trump the holder of these liquor licenses? We know that the Trump organization says one thing, the state of New Jersey says another. So what are the two arguments?
So what the Trump organization says is that his name is not on the licenses, and that by the licenses that I've seen and other outlets have reported on, that appears to be correct. It appears that they're all Donald Trump Jr.'s name. Now, the issue there is that they also named the business, and the business that is listed on the licenses in all the instances are completely owned by Donald Trump through a string of companies and a trust. I actually printed out the graphic that we ran there, as bad as it is since I made it. But you can see here, like, here's this golf club in Bedminster, and here are the companies that own it, and then it gets split up into two other companies, and then it goes to another company, and then it goes to a trust. And Trump has testified in the New York Attorney General's suit that he is the sole beneficiary of that trust. He is the only one who has put assets into that trust. So all the other information about the companies comes from his financial disclosures. So completely from information that Donald Trump has provided to government officials, you can piece together that he is the sole beneficial owner of those clubs. So we ran an article pointing that out in the wake of the Trump organization's denials. And then shortly thereafter, the New Jersey Attorney General's office said that it reached the same conclusion, and that's why it decided not to renew the licenses.
And I think what your flowchart shows, all roads do lead to the Donald J. Trump revocable trust.
They do. And that's the case with all of these companies. They don't all take the same road. They all start with different LLCs and go through different LLCs, but they all do end at the trust, of which he is the sole beneficiary.